Hello and welcome to the Sidings. And today in the Sidings, New American 1940s era route? Yes! This is the New York Central's Boston and Albany route. Well, New York and New Haven's Boston and Albany route. And I love the detail. Like, here's an old roundhouse area, turntable, blah, 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 blah. And here's our new turntable and everything, and freight yard, and freight cars, and engines and coaches. So first off, what all do we get? So first off, we get the RS3s with no driver and driver units in freight and in passenger scheme. Yes, believe it or not, the New York Central used RS3s on local services as well as small freight trains. It's something that I, with my model railway, hope to emulate at some point. Because I believe firmly that if it's an engine, it should be able to pull a train. It shouldn't just be restricted. I like the livery, I like the lettering. I think these guys are the freight versions and those guys are the passenger. I could be wrong. Then we get the Alco FA. Kind of these long shark nose-ish locomotives. And we get their B unit. And then we get these things, the HH600s. Now, if this engine looks at all familiar, I'm going to direct you to Amtrak Guy 365's Engines of Half-Life. Yes, there you go. Then we get B units, again. But we also get these things. These are the Alco F7 A units. With a two-man crew or crewless. And here is one of the roundhouses. And oh, the detailing and everything in here is just nice. It's so barren and open and... Now, before I move to the freight cars, I want to talk about something. There's a thing in here about yard filler cars. These are basically low poly freight cars that you can see basically in the background, so your game will not go have a heart attack and crash and burn. Trust me, just putting down all those, my game had a heart attack. So we're going to start back here. We get baggage cars. We get various liveries of New Haven coaches and the New York Central coaches. And then we get the more streamlined passenger train, which I do love. Followed by an absolute boat ton of boxcars in various liveries. We get the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie, which was a little railroad that New York Central basically said, crawl into my wallet. Then we get the Pennsylvania. And yes, this whole area is Pennsylvania. It is New Haven, and it is New York Central. Basically, their hands were in each other's wallets. We get more Pennsy, more New Haven, more New York. Another one from the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. More box cars. I don't think, out of all the cars here, I don't think there are any more Pittsburgh and Lake Erie cars. Boston and Albany cars, though. Then for cabooses, we get a New York Central bay window. Well, we get 2 bay windows from the New York Central. And 2 New Haven cupolas. One in blue, no less. Dabu-dee, dabu-die. We also get waffle door box cars. So yeah, we're covered for box cars, okay? I heard you like box cars. So how many box cars would you like? All the box cars. I think we have all the box cars. Also, if you have a lot of the older wagon packs from the Steam era, kind of in this era, that you can find on the Steam store, please do me a favor, pick them up. They're good. As for our flatbeds, we get empties. We also get it with ties, rails, tarps, pipes, coils. Then we get bulkheads empty. You have stakes with pipes, with cordwood, and with finished lumber. Then we move over to our gondolas, where we get them with pipes, with gravel empty, coil covers, coils without a cover, coal, spools, oil drums, sand, scrap, more scrap, even more scrap, trash, air slides. Our main hoppers are just coal, empty, or gravel. And then we get reefers. And 2 more boxcars. I thought I said we already had all the boxcars we needed. And then here are our various tankers. And my C Oil Tank Car Company, TLX, so, it's a nice collection. The weathering on a lot of these cars is very well done. The coaches, very nice. I am gonna go out on a limb. I would love to have seen... I know that this... I don't know if these areas would have done cattle, but maybe they did. I would have loved to have seen cattle. Maybe a few depressed centered flat cars. I don't know. These are just little things that would have, I think, would have helped out, but not a problem. Now, we come over here to a diesel that's... Okay, the horn is ready to go. Okay. Ooh, that jerk was rough. So there's that. But we don't... Well, that's a thing. We don't get to go up in the cupola. So here's the Springfield line. That goes all the way to Hartford. Oh. That is nice that the door opens. I will give it another set of points. Pneumatic bell. I do approve, and I do like. I will also say this is really well detailed, really fun, really worth your time to look around. It's so nice. There's lots of yards, lots of little things that have it so you can do something. You're not just, like, how do I say it? You're not just, oh, this was a roundhouse. Now it's just a turntable with some open track. Um, See, this is a sign of the times changing. Please don't tell me my brakes have come on. No, they haven't. Thank God. Barrel through the junction. Where are we? So this is Springfield Station. This station might be familiar as it's part of the New Haven Springfield line that we have in TS. Which I like. That's Palmer. I'm not going to run the whole yard line because, I mean, that would kill my frames. Maybe in a race or something with some friends, we might do this, but no thank you. Not right now. I will give other props to the route. I do like a lot of the buildings, a lot of the assets, a lot of the details. Feels like it's a lot more fun to be on. It feels like you're really enjoying yourselves. You've got the different colored aspects for the different railroads. You've got some Pennsylvania style signals. You've got some New Haven. You've got some New York Central in here. Which I will give it high marks and high credit. But doing all this and having it still be fresh, exciting, and fun? Yes. It is difficult. It is tricky. But to me, beautifully well done. So, let's enjoy the rest of our journey. As we near the end of our journey, what do I think of this new DLC route? Well, I'm gonna give you my honest impressions. I like it. You know, then again, I'm bound to like anything from the 1950s. All my friends know this. I will tell you this much. In terms of what it's got to offer, I feel like it's got more in it than Sherman Hill does. Yeah, you've got the new big boy from Smokebox, but I'm not a fan of Sherman Hill anyway. I only got it because it was on sale one day, and me and my friends, we raced steam choo-choos over it, and I hated it. It was flat. It basically was a hill. It basically had desert all around it. That was it. There was nothing. Let me repeat that. There was nothing exciting. To see on that route. I'm sorry. If you like it, you know, more power to you. But I couldn't stand it. I really just couldn't. Whereas something like this, yes please. All my yes pleases. Just because of what it's got and what it offers. So I feel like when you open your eyes to the 1940s, 1950s, kind of do that transition from steam to diesel, or you just do an all-steam 1930s route, you're going to have a lot more variety. And what is it they say? Variety, it's the spice of life? Well, that's true, but also, I want to say this. I feel like giving people variety, it's going to help with everything. It's going to help make your time playing this game much more enjoyable. You're going to have much more fun. You're actually going to be having a laugh. You're actually going to be getting in and having a giggle with friends. So that's why I would recommend this over, say, Sherman Hill or whatever. Even the Kenny Y track, the Feather River Canyon, I think is okay. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.